President and Second Lady are in Israel today. The trip comes as the fragile peace deal that President Trump spearheaded appears to have survived a weekend of violence.
Yeah, that's right. And both sides have now blamed each other for breaching that peace. The president threatened to eradicate Hamas if the group does not behave. CBS News correspondent Bradley Blackburn joins us now live from New York with all the details. Bradley, good morning.
Sandra, Alicia, good morning. The vice president touched down in Israel just a short time ago. He is joining some very big names who are all back in the region. And this morning, the New York Times is reporting U.S. officials are worried Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu might attempt to pull out of this agreement and resume full-scale attacks on Hamas. They are trying to hold this ceasefire together. Vice President JD Vance is the latest U.S. official to travel to Israel since the ceasefire agreement with Hamas took effect.
JD Vance, ואנחנו נשוחח.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu told his parliament the two will meet and talk about regional security issues and political opportunities. An Israeli government spokesperson says Netanyahu also met Monday with U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and President Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner. The two key negotiators were likely there to discuss next steps and shore up the already fragile ceasefire. After weekend strikes briefly shattered the days-long peace, the Hamas-run Gaza Health Ministry says more than 40 Palestinians were killed. Israel says the strikes were in retaliation for an attack that killed Israeli troops. Hamas has denied involvement.
We made a deal with Hamas that, they're going to be very good, they're going to behave, they're going to be nice, and if they're not, we're going to go and we're going to eradicate them.
Aid trucks have resumed in Gaza following a brief pause, though this man says it's not enough. The World Food Program agrees. Meanwhile, in Tel Aviv, authorities received the body of another deceased hostage Monday. The search through the rubble in Gaza continues for the remains of more than a dozen more. Vice President Vance is meeting with Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner over lunch and will hold a news conference in a few hours. His presence is clearly a symbol of the importance of this ceasefire to the U.S., and he could be in the region for a few days. Sandra, Alicia.
CBS's Bradley Blackburn live in New York for us this morning. We appreciate it. Thank you.